much for joining me. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest. This is a timeless reading. You could also use this as a manifestation reading. All you need to do is claim this energy as your own. If you'd like to work with me on spiritual advice, twin flame stuff, astrology readings, and more, my information is in the description below. And if you would like to book a free consult with me, my Calendly link is in the description below. We have masculine and feminine energies in our bodies. So masculine can be feminine, feminine can be masculine. Use those terms as they make sense in your situation. Um, keep, keep in mind, I get my information from God and from the Holy Spirit. I don't use any cards or anything. All right, y'all, so let me get into it. So it seems that you and the divine masculine, one or the other, maybe, you've had some things, some experiences recently that have kind of made you quiet. Um, and you've been reflecting, thinking about some things, thinking about how to move forward. And at times you've been wondering about, how do you proceed, thinking about the decisions that you're making and making sure that you really are going after the things that you want. Because sometimes something seems like what you want and then it turns out that it isn't. Sometimes something is what you want, but you feel like it's going to take time for you to achieve it, to reach it, to go to a place, to do a thing, to be with a person, whatever it is. Um, and this may be for the romantic relationship or the union, marriage, whatever it is that you're thinking, like I was saying, about what do you really want? What do you really desire? What would you be happy doing, or where would you want to go? What would you want to achieve? And you're thinking, is the divine masculine or, divine feminine, depending on who you're with, are they the ones for me? Or like for some of you, you have multiple options, so you're trying to figure out um, what's the best way to go. And maybe for some of you, this is a different time in your life where you do have multiple options and maybe you're not clear, and maybe the energy that you need to stay in for a little bit is figuring out what it is that you really want. Because you don't have to rush, but it's not accepting less than you're asking the person for. Um, and thinking about the things that have happened in the past. For some of you, you've been treated badly, collective, and you're saying no more. You've been patient as a saint for some of you with the divine masculine, and now you're saying you're tired and you want the divine masculine to basically make a move or vanish. Um, do the confession, propose, whatever. For some of you already got that, the proposal or the confession, or moving the relationship forward or whatever. But for others of you, you're waiting on that and you're saying it doesn't make sense. You know, I'm not going to wait forever. And then you just kind of broke things off and pull the rug from under your divine masculine. And he's saying it took him for a loop. And it seems like for some of the masculines, they can't find anyone like you, collective. Surprise, surprise, right? Because you're a one of one. There's no one, there's no more like you. When you were made, God did break the mold, and you know that. And they know that too. And so they're pouring their hearts out to you, telling you, I can't believe it. Basically, they ran into another karmic, and you're like, I'm not surprised. Why? Because the collective is the only one. So why would you think that you're going to find someone else like that? You won't. So for them, they're just stunned, they're confused, um, they want things to go right, they want to be with you, they want to satisfy you, they want to know that they're the one that you want to. I think they're afraid and cautious, like they can't help but tell you in some way they have to reach out to you. It feels like a confession, but the kind of confession that they have to tell you what went on because you you were patient, you waited, you were there for them, you loved them like no one else loved them, you poured into them, you were there, you supported, encouraged, you lifted them up. Everything that you thought they needed, you would give them, and then they try to play you. And then the collective said, that's all. Um, you ain't playing games no more. You said, I'm done, I'm tired, you moved on, and now they're coming back to you to tell you they messed up, they made a mistake. They know they did, and they want to make it right. They want to turn things around. Now, for some of you, you saying no more. Um, the cutoff game is immaculate. And you said, nah, no more. I'm done. And others of you said, it looks like the divine masculine matured, they've grown, they've changed, they realize their mistakes, and maybe you give them another chance. And this is because the love between you runs so deep. And they know that you're healing, you're loving, supportive, encouraging, selfless, kind, gentle, all these things, and the abundance that continues to surround you. Like they continue to have opportunities just fall into their laps when they're around you, and they know that. And there are so many different reasons why they want you around. They know that they could build anything that they want to with you. They know that in any situation, anywhere with anyone, the collective would fit. That you could do anything that you need to do. And this is why, another reason why your energy is so attractive to them. Because they could put you in the middle of anything and you could build. And for some of you, when you did walk away, like they're puzzled because you didn't talk bad to them, you didn't try to tear them down, you didn't disrespect them, you didn't insult them, you didn't talk all about them to other people. And they're wondering, like, when is the shoe going to drop in the collective? When is she really going to get at me? And you just don't care. And I think that's the most devastating, heartbreaking thing that has happened to them. And they're puzzled, even if they're just curious about that, but they're not. But they're curious because they like, collective for real don't care. They didn't take nothing when they walked out the doors except the clothes on they back. And they said, this is so disgusting of a situation to me. I don't want to be near you anymore. And it's pushed the divine masculine to really work on some things and say, if the collective is saying some is wrong, some is really wrong. And they know that. And they're trying to figure out what do they need to do to turn things around so they could be with you. And I think they are getting close to a point where they're saying they'll do anything to get you back. So what is it going to take? And collective, you saying for some of you, show up, communicate. It's going to be a major part of the foundation of a relationship or a union. And if you don't, I can't deal with you. I'm not accepting less than the best from you. I tried that, it didn't work. And so now it's on my terms. So collective is saying basically it's my way or the highway. Either you do what I ask you to do, or you can leave me alone. I don't have time to play with you. And divine masculine is getting inching closer to giving it a shot because they're saying, I can't build with anyone like I can build with the collective. I don't love anyone like I love the collective. No one loves me like the collective loves me. No one pours into me. No one lifts me up. No one wants to encourage me or wants to support me. Like the streets are unkind. They simply knew from the beginning, the first time they saw you, that you were the one for them. They playing games, thinking they could be slick and get away with stuff, and the collective said, nah, if you want to be slick with the karmic. And that's what happened to them, and they keep coming back in different ways and telling you, man, it really was messed up with this person. I couldn't make it work. They were using me. They were trying to take advantage of me. They're trying to stop me from achieving the stuff that I wanted to achieve, and the collective never did that to me. They always encouraged me, supported me, lifted me up, tried to push me to become the best version of myself. And I felt like I got there and I was feeling myself. And then pride cometh before the fall. And they fell. So this is why for some of you, you're not giving them a second chance because he's saying, no, why? Why would I do that when I see you basically clowning? But for others of you are saying just that experience, they're suffering, going through things. That's the reason why you are going to give them another chance because you feel like they went through it and now they're okay. You still feel like they're testing you a little bit, but you're like, I'm not going through any more tests. I've proven everything to you. I've shown you everything you need to see. Now it's time for you to perform. So now you got the divine masculine on the run. They're trying to figure out what to do to get back in your good graces. They always feel your energy, and they're trying to send energy to you to pull you back into their arms because they miss you and they're in love with you. There's nothing else to say except that they're in love with you and they want to be with you. So now it's just a matter of time before they reach out for many of you and just tell you, okay, I'm with, what do I have to do? All right, y'all. So I didn't want to make the video too long. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest. Continue to glow up, continue to watch, read, listen to things that lift you up, continue to work on growing your spiritual gifts, abilities, and powers, continue to work on surrounding yourself with people that want you to win, continue to work on surrounding yourself with energy that you know lifts everyone up. As always, happy lightning fast manifesting, and I'm going to talk to y'all again soon. All right, love y'all. Bye for now.